Welcome back to the channel. Harley Quinn here, leader of Tears of Angels in Region 293 with another video from the mobile game Doomsday Last Survivors. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to like, sub and turn on that bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. Now, let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, we're going to be going over the event Base Explorer. Now, this event pops up every 2 weeks, as far as I'm aware, and the screen looks like this. This event, you get the exploration hammers. I like to refer to them as the big hammers. Back in the day, there was Grand Revival, which used small hammers, but that event no longer exists. You get your big hammers from Pioneer Explorer, which requires you to kill zombies and do radar events, both of which should be very easy to do. Takes a total of 2 minutes and you get them. You get 10 hammers per day for the 2 days that the event is going, giving you a grand total of 20 hammers each time it turns up. Now, I'm currently on my main, and as per the description, I will be using over 100 hammers and seeing what I can get reward-wise. But before I do that, I want to explain some tips, how I do the event, and something that I would like to hope other people are doing. I'll jump over to my farm to show you what I mean. Fast forward a few seconds and we are in my farm account now. So let's just check. Definitely in my farm account. If you have multiple accounts before spending, please make sure you're in the right account before spending dollars. Little thing some of us may have learnt the hard way. In the comments, let me know if you've bought on your farm account by accident. I know I have. Now, as I said before, dailies have been done. 20 hammers have been collected for this rotation of events. What I do, and my personal preference, is I do those missions for 3 rotations. So I want around 60 hammers before competing. Now, having this many hammers, 60 to 80 is my recommendation. If you're willing to spend a little bit, $1 or $2 here, maybe a $5 pack to get a few hammers if need be, then maybe a little bit less. That comes to you. Now, 60 is kind of my rule of thumb, a minimum of 3 rotations. Now, I say this because you have all these tiles you need to select. There is 6 along the top and 8 along the bottom, giving you a total of 30 cells to unlock. Now, if you are really unlucky and you're trying to get to level 4, which I'll touch on that in a second, that is 120 hammers, worst case, to get your level 4 rewards. 120. Assuming your luck is somewhere in the middle, not superb, not terrible, it's around the 60 mark. 60 to 80 gives you a nice little buffer. That is the math behind it. That is why I say 60. Now, you have a total of 16 floors you can search. For the first 3 floors, you can only pick down the bottom. So you can pick between your purple devices, your purple arms, device searches, gold randoms, purple chips, times 10 tickets, some resources, and a squad expansion. The level 4 rewards are these. Your 4 devices, camo net, drone, EM turret, and battle comms now. It never used to be battle comms. They've recently added in this due to the fact they removed it from that little hammer event. So this is nice. We can now get them. You could only ever get these from those hammer event store back in the day. Plus, 10 guns, or 10 vests, or 12 helmets, 12 pants. Depending on what you were after, you will obviously pick which one you want. However, going for the devices is highly recommended because devices change a lot of things, which I touch on in my arms video. If you have not seen that, the link is below. Check it out. So this is every 4 levels. So depending on your account will depend on what you go for. So let's have a look to see where I'm at in this one before going ahead. So my EM turret is a 1-star. So I've got 2 full items before just from this method, which isn't bad for a total free-to-play account that received better part of no love for almost a year. I've only recently started kind of playing it, putting it into events to fuel my garrisons and rallies. Then, device-wise, I have an EM turret and an IE. I have a blade and a 2-star nano. Now, in my arms video, I mentioned going for the plasma blade because they are very hard to get. And this event here is one of the better ways to get it. Going with good old-fashioned predictability, I'm going to be going for plasma blade. So let's have a look. So I've got 54 hammers here, slightly less than I had wanted. But for the example, let's have a look. So you will then pick your reward. You can change it at any time until you press explore. Once you have started, it is too late. So make sure you get that choice right. Going for plasma blade, so let's have a look. Then it is random pick. You can select auto up here. I don't like doing that because I feel like the computer cheats you. Call it superstition. Let me know if you think I'm crazy or if you think similar. Now me, I tend to choose the same kind of boxes every time. Bit of a creature of habit. Boom. Got it pretty early. That's very lucky. So that was 7 hammers used. You finish the floor, you go to level 2. You now can pick a different reward. So if you don't want any more plasma blades, you want masks, go for that. Or hone chips. On this one, going for plasma blade again, explore. Now, because the device landed here last time, I'm not going to go there again because there is very little chance that it's going to land there again. Right there. So now I'm not as lucky as I was before. You just now start ticking away and hitting boxes randomly. Ooh, this is not looking good. Ouch. Used a lot there. Now, my general rule of thumb is if on the first level you use 20-something hammers, don't go any further. Just call it quits and bail. Right there, I'm midway through. I'm kind of going to risk it for the biscuit and hope that it comes out on top for me. I may be wrong, but that's okay. This is just showing you what 60 hammers can potentially get you in terms of rewards. We are not looking very good here, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good. So, as you can see, 54 hammers this time was not enough. Now you can see why I suggest 60 to 80 hammers to allow you that buffer to get to round 4. A bit of a tough luck there for me. I will not be buying any hammers on this account as it is only my fault. But the hammer prices are here. So you start off with 2 packs for 100 gold, which is not bad for 4 hammers. If you buy 2 of them, 200 gold for 4 hammers. Whereas you then go up to here for 500 gold for 5 hammers, 1,000 gold for 10 hammers, and so on. You are paying $1 for a hammer. Keep that in mind. So saving them up will save you money, but it will take you longer. So let's jump over. So you've seen how it works. Those are my tips for it and how I recommend you playing. Now let's jump over to my main and show you what you all came here for. What 100+ hammers can get me. Let's go and have a look. We are now in the main account. We have 128 hammers. As the description told, we will be using 100+ hammers to see what it gets me. So I'm in my main account. Before we dive in, we are going to be looking at what we are in armament-wise, because I don't want to go gun-ho and mess it up. So plasma blades, I have 2 full items. I'm not going to be making another one, so I don't need them. I only have 5 squads. I have these masks. My mask is not quite leveled up, so maybe I'll go for some masks, but I'll probably go for hone chips because I need them more. And I'll be working on the optic camo net because my EM turret is maxed. So optic camo net is our target. Let's jump in. Let's go for hone chips because that's what I'm after. Let's explore. So 128 hammers. Good luck. Boom! Woohoo! Look at that, right off the bat. Very nice. Let's roll again. We won't be going in that same spot. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, guys, we're going to need to pause the video here. I'm going to get a lotto ticket. I'll be right back. I'm kidding. Let's keep going. All right. My go-to spots. And then let's start filling in the board. So this event isn't bad. It gets you some speed ups. It gets you some parts, materials. Ooh, we're not looking good. We've used all our luck early. That's okay. Didn't quite max the board out. But those first few rounds, that's given us a nice head start. All right. Camo net. It's there. We're on round 4. So you can see it's gold. So this means it's the big hunkadora. Let's explore. We are 29 hammers down. Oh! That is just amazing. 30 hammers down, floor 4. Now those statistics are incredibly on my side. So now that we're back through the rounds again, we're on round 5, floor 5. I've used all my hone chips. I don't have any more choices of them. So let's go for the masks because I need to level up that last mask device a little bit more. Let's explore him. Unlock feature has been unlocked. I don't like using it. I like the thrill of clicking the buttons and... Ooh, I should have went my spots early. It was my top right corner. That's number 5 normally. But that's okay. Still quite quick. 40 hammers down. There we go. There's the spots done. We're in the middle this time. Call me superstitious. Call me crazy. It's what I like. Ooh, not a good floor today. Not a good floor. Ooh, almost all of them. Ouch. Big ouch. Okay, go again. Bang, bang. Another thing I like to recommend is if you are doing them. Oh, very nice. If you are doing this and you have, let's say, 80 hammers and you get to floor 4 roughly how quickly I did today, if you got really lucky, stop. Save them till next time. All right, round 8 again, camo net. So save them for next time so that you can get to floor 4 again. Oh my God. What? What? Whew. Jesus. Okay, I did not expect to get this far. I have no idea what I want to be grabbing now, guys. Go the randoms for a chance of some superbs. And resources, because I need them. Or some expansions, because I have none. Now let's go some armament tracking. Yeah, let's go armament tracking. Let's do it. All right, explore. 48 more to go. We are 80 down. 8 floors in. Whoa, I've just butchered my start. 8 floors in, 80 hammers. That is 10 for a floor. That is crazy. I can safely say I have never had a run this successful before. Oh, here we go. I spoke too soon. There it goes. Ouch. Another full floor. If you guys have had some insane luck, let me know. Have you had level 1 pop up before? First, oh, very nice. 5 clicks, and we're in. Have you had a first click and you through the floor? It'd be very nice to know. All right, we're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and that's us and done. Whew. Crazy. That was just insane, guys. So for 120 hammers, 128 hammers, I got 45 hone chips, 30 nano purifier masks, and 20 optic camo nets. That is just insane, guys. Now this was my exploration event guide, tutorial, and a bit of fun there at the end. If you've liked this, if you enjoy the little spender side of it, let me know. I might do a little bit more of that later down the track. Use these tips, save your hammers, grow your accounts. Yes, everyone wants it first thing, but take that time and it does pay out. Look at my farm, for example. A 1-star EM turret, not a single cent spent. It works. It is slow. It's a marathon, guys, not a sprint. Hit that like button for me, please. Please sub if you haven't already. If you've enjoyed this content and want to see more, let me know in the comments. Until the next one, Harley out.